Hola!
Bom dia!
And welcome to the Sunny Sadat project.
Today we're doing a little bit something different from our usual content.
So, we have something special planned for you guys in the future. We are in the process of buying a new home.
Yeah.
But we don't want to jinx it. So, we've decided to come to Ikea, Barton and all these other places to look for stuff.
Yes. There's a Leroy Merlin, a Gatto, Ikea, Burton. It's all in the, what's it called, Mad Shopping?
Mad Shopping?
Yeah, so come with us and we'll try and plan our new home because we have literally no furniture and I don't fancy sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, and we need a fireplace and we need to get an energy efficient fridge and all this stuff, so...
Lots of adulting.
Lots of adulting.
Yeah, cool. See you in there.
We'll see you in there. So we thought it was going to be 23 degrees today.
They said it was supposed to be cloudy all day and I am in woolen trousers. It's September now. Why is it like nearly 30 degrees?
The Algarve, Charlotte, that's why.
I'm melting.
You're going to melt already.
There better be aircon, there better be aircon.
Oh, there will be aircon for sure. In your dreams.
I'm not sure Carlos is aware of what he's got himself into. Are you ready?
No, I don't think I am.
This place though is absolutely massive. There's like so many stores, so if you ever are stuck in the Algarve on a rainy day, just come here, just for the lulz. It's a bit of it's massive. It's absolutely ginormous. Carlos is in loving the music. So first things first, as always, Ikea. The vibe we're trying to go for is like natural,
rustic-y sort of vibe, yeah.
Lots of like earthy kind of tones and wooden things, because where we are moving is also very rustic and in the middle of nowhere, so
it's got to match the vibe.
I'm going to put some like examples of things I've been looking at. Let's go and find stuff.
Yes.
Yes, I can smell the Swedish meatballs and I'm so hungry.
Fun fact, I've never actually tried the Swedish meatballs before, so...
That will be sorted today. That's not continuing. You have to try Swedish meatballs, babes. There's a table with aircon here. Might be useful.
Charlotte will roast in the heat, so it is something to have. Something like this next to our bed or in the living room would be amazing.
I don't know if it's rustic enough though. You know? Like the bed frame is cute. Plus cat, like anything cat themed. I mean,
as long as it doesn't look too modern, because like Ikea is like in that middle of like modern and basic. You know, you can find me in the comments. But yeah, I think this would be great. Charlotte is not amused.
I like the rug. I was looking at this bed, but I don't know. I like rattan furniture and it's kind of got that vibe. But I think I'd rather actually get something made out of rattan.
You're a rattan.
Oh, no, it's very much outside of our budget. Don't look at it.
We're looking at couches now, and...
I don't like most of them.
Because we want a sofa bed in case we want family or friends to crash, right? And these are a little bit out of the price range, but this
is clever.
This wooden frame bit, you know, we could probably build this ourselves and put it next to the couch and fit your books in and all the bits and bobs, you see, and storage. So.
Imagine us in front of a fire with a little book nook.
A little book nook, yeah, that sounds great. On to the next one. So kind of like this vibe is what we kind of want, you know.
And then you can get like little throws and cushions in sort of more natural colours and little pops of colour to like make it pop.
Zhuzh it up a bit, you know. This little side table thingy is like this amount here, you know, which is alright. And then you have this little little coffee table has some stuff.
Footrest, babes.
Oh, it's a footrest.
Footrest, but then you get like a little storage bit underneath.
Yeah, you know, so not bad at all. That's
IKEA does storage well, let's be honest.
Yes.
The main thing we've come here for is our bed.
Oh, this is a cute lamp as well. Very nice.
It's the vibe. It doesn't say how much it is though. Oh.
So we have here the Boxbo chair.
Don't try and do your Nordic accent, it's terrible. Boxbo, you like that one? It's nice and light. I want like a lot of light. Bring in the light.
Yeah, because it's not very right inside, is it?
No, it's quite old sort of building with little windows, so we need more light. So, light furniture, and then again you can always put some little scatter cushions for like little pops of colour. Boxbo Hotter. There you go. Also, we love a cheeky free pencil.
You're a cheeky free pencil, Charlotte. We got here a macrame thing, innit? Nordrana, innit? So,
pronunciation's on point, babes.
Exactly. So Charlotte's trying her best over here to write all the things.
Why do they make the boxes so tiny? Too tiny.
2 tiny boxes, isn't it?
So far, all the sofas are crap.
So far, all the sofas are crap.
I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Not a vibe.
We are still in the bed hunt.
Yeah, the bed is the most important thing in this shop, just so you know. One thing we really want to build, there's like a little nook as you come into the house. We really want an outdoor kitchen. We were just saying something like this for like herbs, so that like whilst I'm cooking, we can do that. Outdoor kitchens are quite common here in Portugal because it's so hot, you don't want to put your oven and stuff on inside. We are also considering a pizza oven.
We're going to build a pizza oven.
Yeah, I look forward to that. I love pizza. Also the little jars and stuff are really cute.
We've got the old tarp. Yeah.
Inspiration, it's all inspiration, guys.
And then we got this little decor, which is very nice.
I really like the curtain, but I don't know if we could necessarily have that.
It's a bit extra, I think.
Yeah, but we are a bit extra, babes.
So I was just saying to Charlotte that all the stuff that she likes is mega expensive because she's bougie ass B-word.
Oh, look, it's cute. I like this. It's got some storage.
I mean, it's pretty good, I have to say, you know.
I don't know where it would fit, but I like it.
But she likes it.
Oh, look at little China cactus. That's cute.
Ah, yes, nothing like the essential China cactus for your new home, right? Quintessential. We have found kind of the vibe that we're looking for. So this dude right here has a mix of modern and old and rusticy as well. So, and this boy as well.
I like that.
Jalbo.
Yeah, the iron's cute.
Yeah.
The main thing, obviously, is making sure we've got a room for my plants.
She's going to be one of those people that's going to have plants indoor, even though we're going to have so much space to do planting outside. Oh,
is that clue to where we're going, Carlos?
So we found some adjustable standing desks, right?
Yeah, I really want one. Basically, we've got 2 bedrooms. The one in the spare room, I want to put a desk so that I can work a bit better. At the moment, I've obviously got a condition in my upper back, and I've read that having adjustable desks are really good for that because you can move it up and down, so you can stand up and work, which is really like good for your posture. You can have like a little button so you can move it up and down. So I can sit down, stand up, move around, and not. I get really like bad cramps and stuff after a while after doing work. So I think this one's a bit wide, but if they have something thinner, that might be a good shout. But I like that, I really do. That's cool.
Charlotte's stamp of approval.
Yeah.
We don't really need one yet, but the kitchen is quite wide, so this here would be similar to those old banquet halls, you know, that they do in the medieval times, and it would go well with the lights like these ones here on the top. I think it would be a good vibe and a good match. Instead of having a big, not even a chandelier, but just some brightness, it'd be cool.
Vibe.
A vibe.
So, this is the kitchen we like the most vibe of. It's a nice balance between modern and rustic, but the kitchen thing I think is going to have to be delayed because that's going to be like a big expense. Also, we don't have the oven or a fridge yet, or any work surfaces really. We've got a sink and a big table, so we can get away with that, and I think that is something we just need to buy the oven and the fridge for now, and then build upon it later on when we've got the funds and also the willpower to completely redo the entire kitchen. That's like a big job.
We also found a really good kitchen top, and it's actually in our budget, and it's really good because it's made out of metal.
Even if it's just for like temporary storage that we could then mix the kitchen into later.
It's really good, and it's affordable, and you can just get these wooden crates to store all the bits in, you know.
Yeah.
And it's open, you know. I quite like the appeal of it being an open thing.
My one issue is when I used to work in kitchens, that little gap down there, that would become an absolute health and safety nightmare. We don't want health and safety issues. I don't want to die.
But Charlotte, does it pass the vibe check?
It does pass the vibe check. That's cool.
What was that?
It's a little spice rack. That wouldn't hold all my spices though. That's too many.
That's only cute. 49. That's a solid. Ikea, you're outdoing yourself in the kitchen department.
It's quite modern, but I think with like rustic moments through it, I think it could be. Yeah, it's not too modern. That's my logic.
Just doing a bit of vibe check.
Yeah, this is vibe.
This is the vibe right here.
We love some hanging wall art. Yeah, all natural. But this, they've just painted it. It's just like this sort of wood. I quite like it. It's quite cheap, but you can make it look a bit, whatever that means.
Hanging wall, because I mean, there's only €6 for that. That's pretty cheap.
Oh, it's cool, mate. Vibe, bloody vibe. You liking it there? You want one, yeah?
Yeah. Iron Throne who? Sweden has their own throne. And it passes the vibe check.
It does pass
yes.
the vibe. This is a quite cute little corner, to be fair.
Yeah.
Imagine that, all the greenery, and a little peach tree.
Be alright. I mean, the question is, where would we put it, Charlotte?
In the outdoor kitchen.
In the outdoor kitchen,
Yeah.
Of course.
That doesn't exist yet.
That doesn't exist yet, of course. I'm blinded by lights.
The classic IKEA arguing has started in the bed section.
Nah, it's just basically Charlotte wants to buy the mattress and the bottom section of the bed and buy a frame after.
Buy like a headboard later on.
Buy a headboard later, and I'm just saying, just buy the whole thing in one go.
They're ugly.
Guys, we've got good news. We may have found a bed frame and the actual mattress. So follow us in the bed adventure.
Oh, there's more mattresses over here.
Oh.
We haven't tried these.
Well, never mind. Alright guys, we've got the bed situation sorted. So this is how this is going to work. We are going to be going for the Espevar. Now this price is only for the single. For the double bed, because our room's not that big, at 140 by 200, 195. Then we're going to go for these ones here. So these are the Peranelin. They're €30 for the 4 of these, which is quite good. You also need to buy one of the Holtons. These go in the middle of the bed to support it. Okay, so the Sultan. Not to be confused with Sultan from the Aladdin show. And then you need to buy the mattress. Okay, so Charlotte's got a bit of a back problem, as we've mentioned, but we've luckily found the cheapest one to be the best one. So we have the Agnots or Agotness, and if you look here for the big measurements, you know, for the double bed, it is 69.
Yeah,
So
I'm a weirdo who likes to sleep on basically rock hard stuff. Everything was too soft. I like to feel dead.
She likes to feel dead inside, guys. So yeah, but that will roughly give you about 300 euros for a bed and for a mattress. The only thing not included is the only thing that's not included is the what's the other
headboard.
The headboard.
But I've got big plans for that.
And it passes the vibe check.
Just.
Okay guys, we've finished our IKEA trip. We've survived.
So now the most important part.
Meatballs. Okay, so this is my first time trying Swedish meatballs. We've got here on my dish right now the meatballs, some of the sauce, mashed potatoes, broccoli, and then I have for the dessert, I have the little
Dime bar, babe.
Dime bar.
They know what it is.
Dime bar and fresh orange juice. So
come on, mate.
Right, crack on. Let's see. Meatball, a bit of sauce.
Mind-blowing experience, eh?
Oh my god.
How have you never had that?
I don't know. I've missed out 28 years of my life.
Now for the bits that Carl hates. All the random crap that he couldn't give a shit about. Yeah. Literally, as we came down the stairs, he went like this. So I think in this country, you don't get a thick duvet. It's just too hot in the summer, and then it means you have to change over your bed linen, put some in storage. Instead, get a thin one, and then in the winter, just layer up blankets. That's my logic. And it might save you a bit of money. I don't know. I love a blanket. She's never done a winter in Portugal. She doesn't know. 10 degrees for us. It's minus 20 in the UK. She doesn't know, guys. We've got a fire. It's alright.
We'll be alright. Yeah. But we're in the duvet section because we got the bed all sorted. And
we can't agree on plates yet, can we? We're going to have a look around.
We're going to have a better look around. Charlotte wants a Vista Alegre Portuguese made plate.
No, not necessarily Vista, but I want a nice Portuguese company. Portugal does some really nice pottery, so I think it might be nice to spend a little bit more and get something nice.
Fair, that sounds fair enough. But we can't agree on the cutlery either. So.
No.
So we're going to the Braca. Because Charlotte apparently is 30 years old and she's totally not a child.
I'm going to be living with animal. I want an animal thing. I love cats. Alright?
In case you haven't noticed. Things I have to put up with. And no, it doesn't pass the vibe check. It's just an extra.
It's cute. It's quite neutral colours, so we can add pops of colour.
We got the Turnabi. Rusticy, yeah, it's modern because look. It looks like it's just a regular lamp, but then you can switch it off and on, you see?
That's cool. I like that.
That could be for the outside kitchen or for the toilet or for the bed.
That would be nice by next to the bed,
next to the bed. Yeah, there we go.
That's cosy.
It's cozy.
I like it. It's a vibe.
Hashtag vibe check.
Imagine these, like in front of a cosy little fire. These are like thrown over your little sofa with a hot chocolate and a cat by your side. Did you see? It's done more vibe checks. I think we've been too long in IKEA now.
That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
Madness.
We've made it out of IKEA. We've survived.
We didn't buy anything. We've decided, like, we need to go home and think about it, work out exact numbers.
Yeah.
And we'll return to the massive book that I've started to design to come up with final budgets and stuff like that.
Yeah. Because especially we need to buy like sets for 8/6 people, so there's no point in buying a set of 4 and then you have to buy another one and then they might not have it again. So it's always good to look at our options. So we have found the whole vibe in one shop.
Literally, this is the vibe. Right, this is what's it called? Casa.
Which is house.
House. It's right next to Ikea. The stuff here is so nice. Like this bench, it's so like rusticy but yet modern. It's got like the natural bits of the wood in there. And loads of wicker. I mean, look at this cabinet. It's so cute. It's so cute. Imagine, oh. That in the kitchen would be so cute with that black. So you've got the modern and the old. The vision, babes. The stuff here is a lot nicer than Ikea, but Ikea is good for your like essentially bits, isn't it? So look at the size of them. Look, I've got big hands. I want these. I want these a lot. This like rustic. Oh, I can't get over China. I don't know what it is with me in China. I want all the China. And they've got like in different colours. They've got like blue through to like grey. They also have like really cute like traditional Chinese teapots.
Which are over here, yeah?
Like in this selection of stuff. Cute. Look at that. Look at the new teapots. I like the yellow ones.
So, we may have found Charlotte's perfect desk. You know, it might seem like a regular desk, but... Oh, mate. Look at that. You can have all of your makeup, do your makeup in the morning like a queen.
I would really... And it's not too big. The issue we've got with bedrooms is that in Portugal, quite often, bedrooms are really small. And so the space is a bit tight. But this isn't too wide. It's storagey.
And then we found a really good bed thingy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, with the size of the bedrooms being what they are, it needs to be a good little mini storage next to each side of the bed. Put your little drink and a little light.
Phone chargers and bits and bobs and
little book. This place is called Maisons de Mode. They do lots of nice smelly things and like good for decorative pieces, but again it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So I think you come here for like some more special kind of things, and then you use Ikea for like your everyday, you want to blend in kind of stuff. So that's what we're looking at. Oh my god, look at that table, it's so cute.
It's been over 2,000 years since looking at home decorations. Now it's time for revenge. At Wharton.
Electrical goods.
Yeah. We're actually going to be looking at fridges, and we need to get a fireplace.
And oven.
And I need to buy a memory card for the Switch and some headphones as well.
No, the fireplace is at Leroy Merlin.
Leroy Merlin. Oh God, we still got to go there, innit?
Yeah, we do. Come on, babes.
So I've got an HDMI cable, so I can play PlayStation finally.
I'm sure the people are really worried about that.
And we are looking at fridges. Oh my God, Charlotte, that was so mean.
Sorry.
That was so mean.
I'm sorry. No, it's just such a guy thing to worry about.
It's fine. Anyhow, speaking of guy things to worry about, we are looking at fridges, and one of the ways that we can save energy is to get an energy efficient fridge. Now, best way that you can tell is a little grade bit on the top. This one's an A, and it only uses 108 kilowatts, which is really good. So,
but it is this big.
But it is massive, like.
For the two of us, it may seem a bit excessive, but we've been looking through literally every fridge, and there's only two that are energy efficient.
Yeah. The other one is Mr. Smeg, Sexy Smeg over here.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one uses slightly more energy, 130.
Yeah.
So, but that one is really energy efficient, and because it's so energy efficient, if we buy it before the 25th, we get a free Hoover,
which is really good, and we actually need a Hoover.
Yeah.
But like, for example, all of these other fridges next to us, they have like a 300 watt energy usage, 270, some even go to 400, which is really excessive.
Yeah.
So
they're smaller, but you're going to pay more for having a smaller fridge. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're just going to do a little pit stop at the cafe, and we're going to have a little macaroon. I think I'm getting a little bit tired and grumpy.
I think he's losing the will to live.
Yeah, Charlotte is a little bit, but she isn't as bad as I am. We still have to go through Zara Home, is it? Or?
Zara Home, H&M Home, Gatto Preto, Leroy Merlin, and we're done.
I mean, we were supposed to catch the bus at 5, it is 3:30. We are going to be here until at least 7. I'm putting money on 7 o'clock.
But we spotted some nice Smeg coffee makers.
Smeg coffee.
And fridges to match, which is fun.
This is all in, I mean, it's in our budget, you know, somewhat, which is fine.
The oven we haven't worked out yet though, that's the big one.
That's the big one. Because the thing is, in Portugal, a lot of people use gas ovens and electricity, so we just want to get an electrical oven.
Yeah, save on the environment, and we want to eventually try and go as off-grid as possible.
Exactly.
With like solar power, so yeah.
We are now in Zara Home. Everything is white and full of linen.
It's so white. It's so bright. I'm just like, but look at this. Is like, oh, that is some good linen.
Some good linen, man.
I was also thinking something like that, for like a washing basket, one each, maybe.
Is that the vibe, Charlotte?
Well, these are cute. I don't know, I want to touch everything when I shop for textiles.
You're a textile, Charlotte.
But they're cool, right? I like that one. But linens. I want these pillows. Look, it's just, that's so natural and farmhousey. I want it.
So Charlotte, the first thing that she looked, just as you come into the store, this lovely piece of furniture here. It passes the vibe check. It's pretty
It's 100% vibe. Look at it.
It is a bit spenny, but you know. Yeah,
nice in the kitchen.
this is like it's not independent. It's got branches, but it's like a Portuguese store. All the stuff mostly comes from Portugal. Or made in Portugal, so yeah.
And they do some really cool things.
They have really good. Yes.
Huge bargain, that.
150 for the set, eh? And with the chairs included as well.
And they're cool chairs. Cool chairs.
They're pretty cool. Yeah, they just have some cool stuff in this store, man. Pretty interesting.
They do. This is the brand that did do the headboard that I wanted. I'm not sure if they're still doing it.
And Charlotte, it's pretty wicked, huh?
Tell me that is not one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen. Look at the colour. I don't think it does it justice. Oh, so beautiful.
I disagree, Charlotte. The most beautiful thing I've seen is you.
It's my big fat face hat.
We are finally out of the shopping mall. Yay! Now we just need to go to Leroy Merlin and we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna look at tools for me,
Stove, a fire stove.
a fire stove and a fireplace as well.
No, that's what I meant by
Ah,
stove.
that's a fire stove.
We'll look at ovens.
As well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. I want one. And I want a hot tub. I want all this. One day. I'll do my own stuff. But imagine one of those, you know, like when you go to the spa and you get those things, you switch button, it like squirts water out and like gives you a massage. Imagine me with that, my dodgy back. I'd be winning a life. I want one.
Okay, we are thinking of building our own outdoor oven at some point. So that's what a pizza oven looks like. You can do it with just the brick that you find in Portugal. So let me show you. So like these bricks here, if you just have the right cement mixture, you can just build them. And then the best thing about these is that you can actually fit in the grill in between the gaps here. So you know they've obviously cemented this bit, but it's not that hard to do. It just takes a while, you know, but it's a lot cheaper building your own than buying one of these here. So
Outdoor kitchen, outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen for Charlotte.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Now we're going to look at ovens for the inside and all the other bits.
The fireplace is one of the first things we need to buy.
Yeah.
Because there is literally a hole in the roof right now with no proper stuff.
Yeah, we need to get that cleaned somehow, and we need to get ready because winter is coming. So
you wanted to make that reference, didn't you?
yes, absolutely. Leroy Merlin, isn't it, Charlotte?
Wait.
Oh, there's more.
I'm so tired. We've literally been shopping for hours for house stuff.
It's a bit sad because we haven't actually bought anything.
No, because we've got a lot of options and together we can decide what we liked and what we didn't like. So it's fine. Right?
Especially the Smeg fridge, right, Charlotte?
Can we just agree that that's what we're deciding on? Yeah?
Yes. Alright, now we're in the tool section. We're looking at a strimmer because we have to maintain the land or we get fined. So, for example, we have a few of these here. They have a blade in the end. Obviously, the blade's not here in the actual store, and you turn it on and you cut the grass.
Some of them are also like wire-based ones, like that one is wire-based.
Yeah,
and just sort of flicks it.
Yeah. We also have over on here, we're looking at drills, automatic drills. I've found a good set. They are roughly 130. It comes with 2 batteries and a battery pack. I'll show you the ones that we're thinking of getting. It's the Makita brand. So yeah, 139. These ones right here, these bad boys, they are cordless. They come with 2 batteries and the charger. So they are ideal.
I'm really nervous. I know Carlos used to do this as a job, but I'm really nervous about seeing him use power tools.
Yeah, bless her. We are now checking out the tiles. Charlotte's a bit overwhelmed by the shop, bless her.
There's so much here, I'm freaking out. But yeah, floor tiles, we want something not too busy. And then wall tiles, I found some really cute independent wall tile businesses that do really nice things. So we can be a bit more busy on the walls. But I want to keep as many tiles so that it's nice and cool, because summer here is crazy hot. Yeah, I like, these are obviously printed ones. I would want like proper Portuguese azulejos, is that how you say? I want those. But yeah, for like kitchen walls and like this sort of thing. It's really, really pretty. And yes, it is the most expensive tile we've seen so far. Pop that back. Here at Influencer Glamour, got a blooming golden toilet base. Look at that. Okay, so we just had a moment about the fires. Turns out I can't just get the 280 quid one. They're going to have to come and do a whole assessment. It's going to be horrible.
So, yeah, it basically, for the fireplace, there's 2 holes in the house where 2 fireplaces used to be. They have to check if those fireplaces are enough, if they're big enough to heat up the house in the winter, and we're going to have to do an assessment. So it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but we just wanted to say thank you for bearing with us. I hope you guys look forward to next week or the week after. We might have a big announcement to make, depending.
Hopefully by next week we'll be able to say.
It depends on Portuguese bureaucracy. But guys, thank you for watching this video and this weird vlog. Leave a like, comment, and if you had any good shopping experience, let us know.
If you know anywhere we can get a cheap fire,
yeah, let us know. We would be very much appreciated.
Anyway, see you soon for more house, possibly stuff, and some more Portuguese travel stuff.
Yeah.
Obrigada and tchauzinho.
Tchauzinho.